You've entrusted all your important files to your cloud service provider, confident in its security. But what if disaster strikes? Consider these scenarios: accidental deletion, data corruption, ransomware attack, or deletion by hackers. An important question arises: how would you recover your files? Cloud storage services often provide a recycle bin that temporarily holds your deleted files, but after a certain period, these files are permanently removed. On top of this is another critical concern. What if your cloud service experiences a system outage? This would leave you without access to your critical business data. Good news! Ahsay is here to prevent this from happening. If you're worried about potentially losing your cloud data, let me show you how to recover your cloud data backup using AhsayOBM and how our easy-to-use features can help make file recovery fast and convenient. From the AhsayOBM home screen, click Restore. Select the backup set. Before selecting the destination from where to restore, click Show Advanced option. Remember to always check the temporary directory before restore. This is to ensure that the directory is not set to C drive where the Windows operating system is installed. This might cause the machine to crash once it runs out of space, as running a restore job can result in a large number of temporary files being created in the temporary folder. Also, a network drive should also not be considered for the temporary directory, as this could also affect the restore performance. After checking the temporary directory, select the destination where you want to restore your data from. Since we have a backup to a local destination on a network drive, it is recommended to select the storage destination for restore. Doing so will significantly reduce recovery time compared to restoring files from the cloud. Let's further discuss how the features of Restore can help you recover your data in the most efficient way possible. The option Choose from Files as a Job is selected by default, with the latest version of our backup files or folders shown. But you may select a particular version by clicking the drop-down menus next to it. We can manually locate and select files or folders we need to restore. For our first example, let's say Google Drive is experiencing a system outage and we can't access any of our files stored in our account. Select files or folder you aim to recover. Then enable Restore to Local Computer. This allows us to recover data from our Google Drive to a local drive on the AhsayOBM machine. Click Next. Click Browse. Double-click on your selected local drive. Then click OK. Before proceeding to restore, click Show Advanced option. There's a setting which you can configure. Verify checksum of in-file data files during restore is enabled by default. This will usually increase the overall restore time, so you may want to disable this option. For this, we'll keep this on default and click Restore to continue. After restore, let's go to the newly created folder in the local drive to double-check if the selected folder was successfully recovered. The latest version of all the files in the selected folder in Google Drive have been successfully recovered, including the subfolder Documentation and the files within this subfolder. Well, we have successfully recovered files from Google Drive in case of a system outage. Now, how do we restore files in case of accidental deletion or data corruption due to ransomware or hackers? Keep the selection to the latest version and select the files or folders you aim to recover. Click Next. Restoring to original location allows recovered files to be restored to its original folder on Google Drive. Keep this selected and click Restore to continue. Three files have been successfully restored. Let's open Google Drive to see if the selected files have been recovered. We can confirm that the restored files have been recovered to its original location. The modified date of the restored files or folders will be the current date. Moving on to the third example, I'll show you how to recover files you'd like to restore when you're not sure which specific version to recover. Select Choose from All Files. Locate the file you'd like to restore. This option will show all the versions of your files available for restore. When you hover your cursor on the grayed out files, it says deleted. These files are actually the older versions that are stored in the detention area and they are still recoverable. Select all the versions of the file you want to restore. Click Next. Let's proceed with alternate location. This option allows you to restore the recovered files to another Google Drive folder of your choice. Click Change. And select a folder of your choice. Click OK. Then Restore. Let's open the selected alternate location to see if the files have been recovered. A subfolder named after the original location of the recovered files is automatically created. Here are the files that have been recovered. You can now check them individually to see which of these files contains the information we need. Lastly, there's another feature you can utilize to easily locate and select files or folders to restore. Select Choose from Files as of job and select a specific backup version. Click Search at the bottom left part of the page. The search feature is convenient to use if you're not sure where to locate the files or folders you aim to restore. This feature is available for restoring to local computer, original location, or alternate location. From the topmost part of the page, click Change. Select the root of the backup server, then click OK. The Search Subfolders feature is selected by default. Keep this selected to ensure that the search feature will check through all the directories and subdirectories on the selected server. Select the drop-down menu for kind. This will allow the search feature to specify where the pattern will be applied to, files, directories, or both. As I intend to restore a file, I'll select Files Only. Specify which criterion should be applied to the folder. Contains, exact, starts with, or ends with, which will be defined by the pattern you will enter. For this, I'll leave contains and enter the pattern. Enabling match case is optional. This feature makes the searching case sensitive when you enter alphabetical characters. Click Search. When the pattern matches other file types, files will be placed in alphabetical order based on the folder location. Additionally, files are also ordered from the latest version down to the earliest version. Select the file we aim to restore. Click OK. Then Next. Select the alternate location and choose a folder where to restore your files to. Click OK, then Restore. Open the alternate location. Now we can see that the selected file has been successfully recovered. And that's how you can utilize the different features of AhsayOBM to make your file recovery fast and efficient. The potential risk of data loss is high, even when it's stored in the cloud, with severe consequences to your critical business data. With Ahsay Backup Solutions safeguarding your cloud data, regardless of the disaster, your business will swiftly recover and be back on track in no time. Secure, reliable, affordable. Ahsay, keep your cloud data safe with us.